Hello, this is Anatole. This is my review of the OA Season 1, Episode 6, titled Forking Paths. Received a score of 8.2 on IMDb. First thing I want to mention is that the title is a reference to a short story by the writer Jorge Luis Borges. The story was The Garden of Forking Paths, and many people claim that it is the first story to have the multiple worlds theory. And because this episode does talk about the idea of multiple worlds, that what they're drawing into, reaching into, is multiple worlds. And when they're escaping, it's not just an escape to a different location on this Earth, but an escape to a location on a different Earth. And that leads me into my second point, which is about genre. And again, I keep going into how each episode feels like it's a different genre. And sometimes an observation like that is something that belongs solely to the reviewer or the viewer, in this case me. That's some cases it's the person watching that says, you know, this reminds me of a murder mystery. In other cases, it's the intention of the writer or the creator for us to see that there's a different genre each episode. And because I like to do research before I watch and review each show, I usually can begin a review series with an idea of the intention of the creator. However, with this series, because there is such a great central mystery to it, I was burnt. After the first episode, I went online to do research and I had something spoiled for me. So I didn't do the research I normally do. But coming into this episode, I really felt that I should do that. My due diligence as a reviewer is to do the research. So I watched a review with the creator on YouTube, and she said it. She said each episode they try to bring in a different genre. So I point that out because we've had many different kinds of genres, but this episode there wasn't really. Maybe there was the thriller, if we're going to say there was any genre, because when Hap and his friend fight and kill each other, that belongs kind of to the genre. But what we had more here was more of a drama, straight up drama. We had a lot of character development in this episode. So we got to see Prairie and Homer talking a lot about Prairie knows that something is drawing to a head with Hap, because she senses something significant happened to him. And so she reveals to Homer that Hap gave her the chance for an escape, to allow all the other members of the research to go free if she would go away with Hap. And she turned that down. So she knows things are coming to a head. So she reveals to Homer she feels guilt for not taking up that opportunity. And so that gives us a moment where Homer and Prairie get to share their dreams, their aspirations about what it is that makes them who they are, even though they've been captive for all these years. That who they are is more than just that. They're more than just these slaves that have been trapped by someone who's subjecting them to research that they want to have no part of. And that is character development, that's drama. And I hope all is well with you, and you'll join me for my review of episode 7. That's all for now. Take care and be well.